When you watch too many home improvement reruns on Netflix, turns out that first, you become super based. And then second, you decide it's time to start your own bootleg home improvement channel. If SB Mowing's time-lapse videos are the equivalent of Tony the Tiger's OG Frosted Flakes, then I accept that this channel is the Kroger brand Frosty Sweetened Flakos version. But friends, that's okay. Reach for that bottom shelf. Kroger brand stuff is tasty AF and it's cost effective too. Today, I'm going to share the top 7 reasons that yard work is my so-called favorite chore. It's an excuse to be outside. A few weeks ago, I accidentally blew out the motor on my leaf blower when I was crouched in the woods and the drawstring of my sweatpants got sucked into the back. It was a stupid and expensive mistake, but my goodness, you would have thought someone stole my dog the way I moped around the house for over a week until my replacement arrived. It wasn't about the money. Well, it wasn't just about the money anyway. I had lost my primary excuse to go putter around the property in the sunshine. I didn't realize what a boon to my mental health that the daily dose of vitamin D and fresh air was until I temporarily lost it. Number 2, it's amazing exercise. A big part of my identity and happiness is tied to athletics, strength, and physical exertion, and according to my Oura Ring, yard work is currently the best and sometimes only way I'm going to get 4 or 5 hours of mostly Zone 2 cardio in a single day. It won't replace high-intensity interval training or heavy lifting, but it's a great supplement to your workout program, especially if you've been slacking on your long, steady-state cardio sessions. And if you're new to health and fitness, yard work is a great way to get yourself active without overextending. You will be amazed by how much better you feel and even look. Number 3, OG neighborhood vibes. Doing yard work makes you feel like you're back in the 1950s, where all the neighbors wave to each other as they pass, you chat with the mailman on his daily route, and you know the service providers by vehicle, if not by name. I have chats with the dads about whether to plant clover or moss or a promising new grass blend to deal with the soil challenges that all of us confront. The older ladies can't resist telling me about the neighborhood gossip. There are 2 incredibly well-mannered elementary school-age kids who compliment my landscaping and have grown-up conversations with me who restore my faith in the promise of Gen Alpha every single time I see them. This is what community is supposed to be. Number 4, it is rewarding AF to make progress. It's my personal opinion that a lot of mental health problems are exacerbated by a lack of meaningful productive work. Whether your work tasks are repetitive and just one piece of a larger system that you never get to see to completion, or you spend your days filling in pointless spreadsheets and sitting through pointless meetings, even earning a high salary isn't enough to balance out how demoralizing this can be. But when you undertake a landscaping project, you're actually building and improving something with your own hands. You get to watch something transform hour by hour, and when it's done, you get the satisfaction of knowing that it was your own effort that brought about this change. There's a similar satisfaction to learning a new song on a musical instrument or finishing a long and challenging book, but yard work is more physical than cerebral. You feel like a real man, even if you're a gal. Number 5, adding value to my house. Now, I work from home, and some days are busier than others. Landscaping projects give me a way to add value to the property and increase my net worth, even on days when my business is excruciatingly slow or even non-existent. Rather than just clicking around on my laptop hoping that a client will email, I can spend an honest day's work improving the look and health of my land. This is exponentially more beneficial for my mental health and my bottom line compared to doing BS marketing or online networking activities or trying to hit inbox 0. And by the time I come inside, I usually do have some work waiting for me. Number 6, flow state. I gravitate toward activities that result in flow states, and yard work is definitely one of them. Maybe you felt this during a long run or long swim, or when playing the guitar, or while engaged in a challenging woodworking or painting project. You're in the zone. You're totally absorbed in what you're doing. You aren't checking your watch or your cell phone. Environmental and internal distractions fade. You're engaged and challenged, but not frustrated by a task that has your full attention. Whether you're working with power tools or hauling 50-pound bags of rocks or wheelbarrows full of mulch up a hill, you may find yourself totally focused and engaged physically and mentally and achieve that motivated, meditative, and fulfilled flow state. Number 7, productive relaxation. This is kind of an amalgamation of the benefits of being outside and exercising and adding financial value and being in a meditative flow state. I acknowledge that I am an annoying person to vacation with or even hang out with. Laying on a beach chair, suntanning, or resting sounds horrible to me. I don't couch rot and I don't want to come over and chill. Those things just aren't relaxing to me. Yard work is my me time. It's quiet time for me to move and think in silence and listen to the sounds of nature or listen to the music that I want to listen to and to do things at my own pace. When I was a kid, I didn't understand why my dad would want to spend his whole weekend working in the yard, but now, boy, do I get it. And every time I spend my own weekends doing the same thing, I'm happy because there's no one I'd rather have turned into than the old man. Okay, if you've made it to the end of this video, you're awesome. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Liking and subscribing really helps this new channel, and it also helps me determine what kind of content that you might find helpful or interesting. If you're a business owner, creative professional, lawyer, entrepreneur, or in corporate, please check out my other YouTube channel, Legal Consideration, or visit legalconsideration.com to accelerate your own learning on all things law, business, and finance. You can also buy my newest fiction novel, Where Ice Meets Sky, available on Amazon, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, and at select bookstores. It's an Odyssey-inspired Arctic survival and adventure story about courage, resilience, and leadership amidst impossible odds for a young adult audience, but with adult crossover appeal. Even if you don't do any of those things, I still appreciate you for tuning into this episode. Until our next project, stay heavy and stay handy.